Hello beautiful yogis and welcome to another yoga quickie. We're gonna get straight into it. Find your downward facing dog. Anchor your hands down, extend your spine nice and long. Your knees can be bent in the beginning or even all the way through. Pedal your feet or wiggle your hips from side to side. Take a long deep breath in. Exhale out, ground. Lift your heels up high, draw your chin towards your chest. Come very high on your tippy toes and then let both of your heels sink over to the left side of the yoga mat. Keep your right hand anchored down, but allow your heart to melt towards your thighs. Pull your right side body long. Come back up high on your tippy toes. Take a breath in. With an exhale, let your heels sink over to the right side. Bend into your knees. Let your heart melt towards your thighs. Keep your left hand anchored down. Pull your left side body long. Take another breath in to come all the way up high on your tippy toes. Draw your chin even closer towards your chest. Feel how the back of your heart pulls you forward into high plank. Shoulders are stacked on top of your wrist. Heels on top of your toes. Keep your navel drawn inwards. With or without your knees, find your low plank. Pushing forward and upwards, come into baby cobra or full cobra. Keep grounded through your knees. Hinge from your hips and seal your forearms down. Try to place your elbows underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and lift your hips up high. Have your head just hanging here between your arms, bicep in alignment with your ears and vice versa. Let your heart melt towards your thigh. Take another breath in. Let that breath go. Exhale out. Lift both of your elbows, if possible, simultaneously off the floor, pressing into your downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up high towards the sky. Take a breath in as you do so. Curl your heel towards your sit bone, then your knee towards your chest and push all the way forward. Come between your hands. Wonderful. Let your left knee come down towards the earth until you let your arms back and around, coming all the way up into a low lunge. Inhale. With an exhale, sink all the way down over your left heel. That right heel can slide in a little closer to sit down. Try to have your left foot pointed backwards. Draw your navel in, extend your spine long, lift your sit bones to the back of the room. Let your heart sink all the way down towards the floor. Stay here for another breath. Exhale out. Walk your way back to the front of the yoga mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift that left knee off the floor. Swipe left, right arm all the way to the front upwards. Coming into easy twist. Draw your outer sides towards the center. Press your left heel away from you. And from here, receive the rebound and extend your spine just a little longer. Bring your right hand down to the outside of your right foot. Turn your left heel down and then pivot on that right foot and come on in Skandasana on that top leg. Maybe again gently swaying from side to side. Beautiful. Turn back over your right shoulder, framing the front. Come onto the ball of your left foot and then pour all of your weight into your right leg and so gently, so smoothly lift that left leg off the floor. Extend long from the left heel to the ground of your head. Inhale. With an exhale, bend your left knee into your chest, soften your right knee, and then come all the way up, standing nice and tall, holding your balance. Pull that knee as high as you can. Then cross your left ankle over your right knee, hands down to your heart center, and from here begin to sit down into your standing pigeon pose. Feel that beautiful opening in your left hip. Hold your balance where you are. Bring your arms over your head. Inhale. And then cactus your arms and think about pulling your shoulder blades towards another as well. Still having your belly button drawn inwards and your waistline is cinched. And then bring your right elbow underneath your left. Wrap your forearms around if it's available for you. Lift your fingertips up towards the sky. Move those thumbs away from your face and pull your head over your spine. Stay here for another breath in, trapping the shoulders even more. Exhaling out and then release. Glide your left foot over to the outside of your right foot. Let your arms fly. Take a deep breath in. Come into forward fold over those crossed legs and surrender. Stay here for another breath in. Exhale, drop even deeper into it. Free your right foot and step that right foot, that's the leg that is in the back, all the way across into the left corner of your yoga mat. Take a breath in and then from here come onto the knife edge of your left foot and let your left knee ground towards the floor with an exhale out. That right leg can then shuffle a little more centered. Find your pigeon pose. Stay here for another breath. Exhaling out. And then reset. Coming all the way back into downward facing dog. Left foot beside your right foot. Press your chest towards your thighs. Let your head just hang. Lift your heels up high. Draw your chin towards your chest. Draw your navel in. Pull your sit bones towards the back of your heels and from here round your way forward. Come into high plank. With or without your knees, bend the elbows to the back of the room, find your low plank. Pushing forward and upwards, baby cobra, or maybe full cobra if you feel ready for it. Push your hips over your heels, seal your forearms down. Pull your elbows towards another, let them magnetize so they land straight away underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up high, come into your dolphin. Allow your heart to melt more and more towards your thighs. Open those shoulders. Stay here for another breath in. Exhale out. Simultaneously, if possible, lift both of those forearms off the floor. Shoop. Beautiful. Float your left leg up high towards the sky. Keep on pressing your right heel down. The more you press down, the more you receive that beautiful rebound of lifting. Feel how those energies feed into each other rather than fighting each other. Curl your heel towards your sit bone, knee towards chest, and come all the way through. Step left foot down between your thumbs. Right knee goes down to the floor. Find your low lunge. Lift both of your hands up high over your head. Exhale out and then sink all the way down. Sitting onto your right heel this time. Hands can help you to balance. Try to have your right foot pointed towards the back of the room. Flex your left foot if you want. And then think about cow stretch. Your belly drops down towards your thigh. Your shoulder blades are pulling towards another. So we don't lose our length of our spine as we start to come deeper and deeper into our forward fold. Stay here for another breath in. Relax into it. Exhale out. Rebend into your left knee and pull yourself all the way forward. Tuck your right toes under. Reach with that left arm forward, upwards, find your easy twist. Keep on hugging your inner thighs towards another. Imagine someone is squeezing you from the lateral sides towards the center, and the only way you can extend is to the back and to the front, and this is where we want to go, and upwards along that left leg. Stay here for another breath in. And then let your left hand come down on the inside of your left foot. Turn your right heel down, pivot on that left foot, and come into Skandasana over your left leg. Floss those hips open. Feel how breath is moving through your body. How it's really activating each cell of your body, bringing life, prana, literally back to you. And also how your breath helps you really to pull yourself more and more into the body, get more conscious of how you actually feel today. Then from here, turn back over that left foot. Start to pull more and more weight into that left foot until it feels so light to lift that right leg up because it wants to go for that flight. Take a breath in to extend from the heel to the ground of your head. Bend your right knee into your chest, soften your left knee, and come with me all the way up to stand nice and tall. Pull that right knee as high as you can. Find gaze of stillness, a point in front of you so you can balance, and then cross right ankle over left knee, bring your hands together, and from here come into a one-legged squat. Have your right foot flexed to take all the strain away from your right knee and channel it straight into that right hip, really feeling the opening here. Then from here, lift your arms over your head, cactus your arms. Draw your shoulder blades towards another, but don't let your ribs flare. Draw your navel still inwards. And then it's your left arm underneath your right arm. Wrap your forearms around, and then lift your fingertips all the way up. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your core engaged. Pull the nose between your ears. Extend your spine just a little longer. And then reset. Free your arms. Let that right foot glide over to the outside of your left foot. Arms are resting beside your hips. Take a breath in. Extend. Without losing your balance, find your swan dive over your cross-legged shape. Feel how this changes the sensation of the whole stretch. Come then into a half lift. Pick your left leg up and step it all the way to the end of the yoga mat. Let your right knee come down to the yoga mat and come onto the knife edge of that right foot. Extend your spine long, take a breath in. And then with your exhale out, sink just a little deeper back down towards the earth. And taking another long deep breath in to receive the rebound again, to extend the spine. Exhale to ground. Simmer here for another moment. Place then your hands back underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself out of it and step it back into a downward facing dog. Lift your heels up high, draw your chin towards your chest, round your way forward. Lock everything in, tap into your power, bend the elbows to the back of the room, come into low plank. From here, push forward and upwards, find your cobra. Take another breath in, fill your heart space with it. And then from here, come into child's pose. So don't sit back down onto your heels. If you want, you can even create a little tower with your fist to rest your head on it. That is lovely for your neck. And then pull yourself once more into your body. Feel how your breath really helped you to bring you into the present moment. You can stay here as long as you want to, or maybe add on even another yoga quickie if you feel like it. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon again. Keep the good work.